broadcast at First Unitarian Church of Toledo. This is pre-recorded. Usually we'll have a live service, but for the sake of our all music service, we're coming at you from Zoom. And that's really our only announcement this week, is that the church does have a new Zoom account. So be on the lookout in your emails about how we're going to incorporate that into our life as a church family. We may be having some more meetings there, possibly chalice circles. Keep an eye out. And if you do have announcements that you'd like us to mention in this time, reach out to us via email. We have YouTube or our Facebook. And for today.
And as this is an all music service and you hear some speech instead of singing, please consider the beauty of the human voice itself as music. And I just want to say that Mickey is our service leader today for the all music service. I'm just kind of camping out along with her for this and enjoying what is to come.
Very grateful to have that. And as you are at home, find whatever chalice you would like or whatever chalice means to you, and Reverend will help us with a reading to start off our service.
For the gift of this day and for our community of spiritual nurture and compassion, we give thanks. We light this chalice as a symbol of our faith. May our many sparks meet and merge in communion of heart and soul. And now, please join me in reciting the covenant of our congregation. And if you don't remember it in the past, you've been able to mumble along. You can do that at home too, or you can look in the order of service and take it from there. So join me, please. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. And now it's time for our congregational greeting. It's changed a bit since we met in person. Now on YouTube, we use the video chat instead of trying to shake hands. And I've been asking prompt questions, sometimes serious, sometimes silly. For our all music service, I think I need to ask something musical. So what I ask is, how far can you carry a tune?
And as we wrap up our hellos this morning, we'll get started with a couple musical hellos. They're postcards from within our congregation, some friends that sent videos for our newly online all music service.
You gotta have heart, all you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when a grin should start. You gotta have hope, mustn't sit around and mope. Nothing's half as bad as it may appear. Wait till next year and hope. When your luck is batting zero, get your chin up off the floor. Mister, you can be a hero. You can open any door. There's nothing to it but to do it. You gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles and before the card. First you gotta have heart.
Today's reading is actually a meditation by Robert T. Weston called I Will Lift Up My Voice. I will lift up my voice and sing, whatever may befall me. I will still follow the light which kindles song. I will listen to the music arising out of grief and joy alike. I will not deny my voice to the song, for in the depth of winter, song, like a bud peeping through the dry crust of earth, brings back memory and creates anew the hope and anticipation of spring. Out of a world that seems barren of hope, song decries beauty in the shapes of leafless trees, lifts our eyes to the distant mountain peaks, which, even if we see them not, remind us that they are there, waiting, and still calling to us to come up higher, out of the destruction of dear hopes. Out of the agony of heartbreak, song rises once more to whisper to us that even this is but the stage setting for a new beginning, and that we shall yet take the pieces of our hearts and put them together in a pattern of deeper, truer lights and shades. I will lift up my voice in song, for in singing I myself am renewed, and the darkness of night is touched by the promise of a new dawn, for the light shall come again. Now, as we finish our meditation, please join this recording, a nice blast from the past from 2009, and sing with us number 123, Spirit of Life.
We have a reading from Walt Whitman, That Music Always Round Me. That music always round me, unceasing, unbeginning, yet long untaught I did not hear. But now the chorus I hear and am elated, a tenor, strong, ascending with power and health, with glad notes of daybreak I hear. A soprano, at intervals sailing buoyantly over the tops of immense waves, a transparent bass shuddering lusciously under and through the universe. The triumphant tutti, the funeral wailings with sweet flutes and violins, all these I fill myself with. I hear not the volumes of sound merely, I am moved by the exquisite meanings. I listen to the different voices winding in and out, striving, contending with fiery vehemence to excel each other in emotion. I do not think the performers know themselves, but now I think I begin to know them.
So for today's virtual offering, I wanted to take a minute because I haven't donated online before, and I wanted to see how to even do that. Could you show me, TK? I think if I go, so first
if
I go to our
on that
website.
Computer and you are watching, here we have a screen that says you get onto your browser and you can type in uutoledo.org, which is our congregation website. It is in the process of being updated. So you see a lot is out of date, but the donate pledge button.
This is right here. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in. I click that.
You can click that.
Okay.
And you'll get to the online giving button on the next page.
Oh,
click
cool.
that.
Just right here. Click online giving. It opens a new window. Nice.
And you have a screen where you can put in the amount and other things and fill that in. And if you don't want to get away from the screen on your computer, you can do it on the telephone too. Just going to the UU Toledo website on the phone. It still has the donate pledge, which gets to online giving.
That's awesome.
And up comes your form. Donations, whatever. Oh. And it's with First Unitarian Church of Toledo, Ohio. So you can pledge online there, and you'll have next buttons and other things. It looks a little different on the mobile, but you can pledge that way. And as I've said, we're working on other ways for electronic giving as well. I don't have the latest information in front of me, but we're setting up PayPal and Venmo. But the online donation through the church website is the active one at current. And of course, you can also use the United States mail and put it in a letter and mail it to us. And we appreciate all the donations. We know that for many of you, this is a trying time because of the economy with the pandemic and all the changes that have come about. And we do ask that you give as you can. And we understand that there are difficulties. We also know that some people, it's kind of business as usual with their finances, and we honor that you're continuing to do as you have and as you've pledged. And I'll just put in a little pitch because this is what we have to do. We're on a screen now, so there is the televangelist aspect. When you get that check from the government, give it to your church. Thank you.
Really cool, Maureen.
All right.
So go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sometimes I don't know what to do. I've broken all the rules. I'm breathing now. I'm breathing now. I'm breathing. I'm breathing
Or we could, stop on the last line even, with the beat.
This is Individually and Together by Heather Christiansen.
Unitarian Universalism is a grand vision of a world filled with peace and justice, love and joy.
That vision is embodied in a few large congregations, numerous mid-sized congregations, and many, many small congregations.
No matter its size, every congregation depends on each of its members.
Each one of you, by your commitment of time, energy, and resources, helps make that grand vision real.
Individually and together, we are Unitarian Universalists, building a world filled with peace and justice, love and joy.
Now we invite you to read with us the dedication of the offering. We dedicate this offering to the support and good work of First Unitarian Church of Toledo in this community and in the world.
From the loneliness of troubled times, we come
To discover that we are not alone.
into the dwelling place of togetherness. We come
To collect remnants of hope.
from fear that all is lost. We come
To discover what will save us.
into the comfort of each other's arms. We come
To feel the strength that has not yet vanished.
from darkness. We come
To wait until our eyes begin to see.
into the refuge of fading dreams. We come
To remove illusions and focus new visions.
from despair that walks alone. We come
To travel together.
into the dwelling place of generations. We come
To pledge allegiance to being peace and doing justice.
We will extinguish our chalice and send the flame into the world with this reading by Maureen, Killoran. As we listen to the blessing of music, may we know this ending as more than a time of goodbye. May the warmth of this community and the memory of our chalice flame sustain our hearts and encourage our minds as we engage the blessings of life's challenges and joys. The service has ended. Your service has begun. Go in peace, go in joy, go in love.